So here is what I got today from Chemical Guys. So this is the first time that I'm using the Chemical Guys products, and also this is the first time I'm using a rotary machine to do the polishing or compounding, polishing and waxing. So I got the clay bar block. To go with that, I got the clay bar lubrication. I'm using a 36 today. I don't have that many scratches in that car, so I'll be using 36. It's a light polishing or cutting compound, and I have other vehicles that I'll be using the 38. So once I'm finished with that, I will be using, this is the sealant and the plus the wax in one shot. I also got the 5-inch backing pad for the photo cable 7424. I got a medium cutting pad, which is the orange one, then the white one and the black one. So this is for polishing pad cleaner, and this is my polishing pad conditioner. So here is the car that I need to do some paint correction. So I'm going to wash it, then clay bar it, and it's 2002 Acura EL. It's been my daily driver for 15 years. So I will start cleaning it up, washing it properly, see what can be done. I'm looking forward to doing this. So this is your clay block. So what's in there? So I just took it out of the box or the package. You need to hold on to that piece of yellow color piece of paper. So this is a block. So, and this is not rubber. Sorry, this is not clay, this is rubber. This is a synthetic rubber, and this is going to last you for 20 cars or so. So it says on the package itself. So advantages: it covers a wider surface area rather than just a small area of clay. Again, I have never used this product. This is the first time I'm using it. I have never used clay also, so I have no experience. If you drop this product, according to the manufacturer, if you drop this product, unlike clay, all you gotta do is use your clay lube, clean it off, and reuse it. You don't have to throw this away. So, which is another advantage, because I read that many times people do drop it. So I don't know that I would have some of the YouTube videos. You can hear the noise when you are running your hand on the surface of the paint. My ears are not that good, so I cannot tell you, I cannot hear a bloody thing, but I do feel the little bit of bumps and so forth. So I'm going to give it a try, because this is the first time I'm claying or using this clay block or clay product. I want to give it a good scrub and see what it's like, and show you. So I'm just going to do this part, the hood or the bonnet, and then compare and see. So this product you can buy as a combination. I think it's about $20 some US. I paid a little bit more than that because I bought them separately. It did not come as a combo. So this is a 16-ounce bottle. So it's better to buy the 16-ounce bottle, because you need about an ounce or ounce to 2 ounces of liquid to do a car. So at least I can do about 8 cars. Well, I don't have 8, so anyway, so hopefully this will last a long time. So I'm going to start applying my clay block. So what they're saying is spray, it's not working, spray area if you want to apply the clay bar. Man, they smell so good. Then on your clay block, I'm just going to leave it on the ground. Now I'm just going to apply. Oh, well, it's going really fast, not that difficult. And yes, I do see what they're saying about when I applied first this area, it was very difficult. Like here, it's not smooth, but once I applied second pass around, it's a lot more smoother. Okay, so I also can see a lot of dirt coming out. I'm just going to apply a little bit more lubricant, and you might able to see right here all the dirt. Yes, there's a big difference. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish this area, and it's a lot faster. I can see why people are using this product, because it's very easy to use. Yes, I can see it's sticking when I'm the area that I'm going for the first time. I'm just going to use a little bit more spray. I think you have to keep on applying lubricant. Okay, I'm just going to wipe this off and see what it's like. Huge difference, and neighbors are working too, so it's a huge difference, and I can already see a color difference, a shiny difference on this side compared to this side. Yeah, a huge difference. So I can see why people are raving about this clay block. So it's pretty good. I'm just going to the rest of the car and start prepping for polishing. I finished the entire hood, and there is a huge difference. I can see right away there is a huge difference. It is so smooth, and I can see the reflections from the reflections of the things around me much better, much nicer. So it is an absolutely fantastic product. So I finished the entire car. It took me less than 1 hour, and absolutely beautiful. It just looks like as if I polished the car. However, now I'll be start compounding. So I'm not sure whether I can get the right angle. There are a whole bunch of what do you call, scroll marks are there. So I'm going to use the V36 and see if I could get all of those things out. So now all I'm going to do, this one, I'm just going to clean it with the cleaning solution and wipe it off and put it back in the cover that it came in. So I'm just going to put it away. And oh, by the way, use some gloves. I should have used some gloves. So all my hand is completely blue. Clean it, wipe it, and then put this yellow piece of paper back on the surface of this plastic. Then you're good to go. So just wipe it off. Stress on them. So I'm trying to do everything by using one hand. Okay, just like that. It's clean. going to put this one. There we go. Now, oh, yes. And by the way, this liquid smells so good. So it has a sweet smell. I don't recommend drinking that one. So I'm just going to put it back in this cover and store it for the next time. So it's back again in the plastic wrapper. So what I like about this material better than the regular clay, I dropped this thing off the camera. I dropped it twice. Imagine if I were just using clay bar, I had to throw away 2 pieces of clay bar. That's pretty much, I had to go and buy a new one. All I did was wash it, wiped it, and start using it again. So no issues whatsoever. Loved it. It's smooth. Entire car smooth. Very, it feels very smooth. On some of the areas, I have to run it twice just to get it smooth. But I'm very happy with this. You feel it when you're cleaning for the first time the surface area. You feel a little bit of a resistance. Then after that, when you go the second time around, you don't feel that resistance that you used to. That means that place, all the dirt has come out. It's pretty good. I'm really happy with the results. So let me start doing compounding. So I'm going to be preparing to do the compounding. So this is my Porter cable 7424, and I got a 5-inch backing plate from Chemical Guys. So I'll be putting that one together. I have the key to put that one. Now I got this extension cord specifically for this Porter cable. So here is the reason. So according to this one, there is extension cord guide. So if since you are in North America, 115, you're using 115, 110 to 115. So if you have 20-foot cable, depending on the I believe this is 4.5 amps. I'm not sure exactly, but it says you need to have about, because it's going to use a lot of energy, so about 14 gauge. The reason is this. So this is 12 gauge. What I got is 12 gauge, and it's between 25. It's about 32 or 33 feet. So if you do not have the proper extension cord, because of the drop in, I believe it's voltage, this one will burn out. So this is 20 some bucks. So depending on where you're going to get it, this is $179 US. So it's better to have the proper extension cord to use it. So when you're applying your backing plate, so you got to understand, here is where it's going to go. That's your counterbalance. So you will be putting your back plate like this. So you've got to make sure that you are able to put your wrench only on one side. You cannot put the wrench on the bottom because of this backing plate. So you have to hold it like this, then put it and screw it on. So I'll try to do this thing. I'm not sure how successful I will be. It's a one-man show today, so I may not be able to do this thing while holding the camera. Let's see, we might be able to. Well, not really. Keep dropping. So when you have both hands, it's really easy. So you just put your Allen key, I'm sorry, not your Allen key, your wrench, and you can just tighten it really easy when you have both hands. So it's secured very well. I got my 4 dots. Then I also sprayed the conditioner. Now I'm just going to spread this one just a little bit on this section. Then I'm going to put it to 1 and apply it very gently, just spread. Wow, this is quite strong. So I'm going to spread it, then I'm just going to use a little bit higher speed to get it buffed. So I'm on, so that was a mistake, so all of them start spinning away. So you put it on the surface. Well, again, I should have stopped this on the surface. So I'm just going to apply, just clean off that excess and see the result. Wow, it is absolutely fantastic. So it's working, so I'm just going to apply this compound on entire car and then get back to once it is finished. So I just cleaned one section. I just cleaned the bonnet or the hood. It came out very well, no scratches, they're all gone. The V36 did its job. Absolutely beautiful. You can see the reflection, it's just like a mirror. So it took a little bit of time for me to get used to this. It's not as easy to operate this machine. It's getting a little bit heated and also it vibrates a lot. So now I know why they charge a couple of $100 to polish and wax a car. It is time consuming. It's not easy. These professionals looks as if it's so easy. No, it's not easy. However, this makes this Porter cable 7424 makes it a little easier. I was able to get this section done relatively easily. So I'm going to tackle the rest of the car now. So it may take a little time, but I will get it done. So after polishing, this is put in the compound and the car looked amazing. I'm very pleased with the result. Well, there are still blemishes out there, but I'm not going to worry about those things. I cannot correct them. That's somebody that we have to do some paint touch up and all those things. That's not my objective. Just want to make sure that it is shiny. Just, you know, the polish the V36 did an amazing job. So now all I have to do is to apply the wax and the sealant. So I'm going to do that next. and then I'll show the results. So here's what I will be using today. I have the Chemical Guys Extreme Top Coat Sealant with wax. So I read the directions. If I use the hand applicator, that's this, I have to apply twice. However, if I use the mechanical device using one of their, this is Logic pads, I can do it with one time. So I will apply using the Logic pad and the mechanical device. Then once I'm finished with applying, after 20 minutes later, 15 to 20 minutes later, I will buff it off. So this is one of their Chemical Guys product as well. This is the microfiber cloth, so I can get this thing buffed. So let me go ahead and start and show it to you what's happening. So I put about 5 dots. I should have taken the picture a little earlier, or the video. So I'm just spreading it around, making it thin. I'm using the porter cable, and I'm going to put it to 2 and just gently get this thing spread. Unfortunately today I'm getting so many bugs coming in. I think it's maybe because it's too tiny, so I can simply spread it around. I applied a very thin coat of sealant. Might able to see right there for that section. I did apply a thin coat of sealant. So I'm going to wait for 15 minutes. I'm not going to do this side at this point, so that way I just want to see the contrast. I'm going to wait for 15 minutes and buff it off. So I'm going to do the same thing for all the other panels. So let me show it to you after 15 minutes once I buffed it off. 15 minutes passed, so I'm just going to go ahead and do the buffing. So this is the moment of truth. Let's see. Okay, something is happening. So I'm using Chemical Guys, I think it's a seamless microfiber polishing cloth. Let's see what's this like. So I know I did not touch one side of the, actually I can see a huge difference already. So hopefully camera will pick that up as well. So let's see. So by the way, when I'm applying, it's a lot easier to apply with a rotary machine rather than hand. Went really fast. I'm within the 15 minutes I finished more than half of the car I've already applied. So it's worked very well. So let's see if you guys can see the, oh yes, so you can see a better shine or sheen on this area compared to this. So let's see, I can see it, I hope you guys can see it too. Let's see from another angle. Yeah, it's a lot more glassier on this side compared to that side. At least it could be my mind is playing tricks. Actually it's not. So here at this angle you can see the difference. So this is the area, this side where I applied the polish, and that's the area it's not. So clearly you can see a visible difference. I am very pleased. So final thoughts. It took a few hours because it's my first time doing this. Took 3 or 4 hours to do the whole inside interior cleaning and washing and everything. So I'm not done yet, so I think I may have about 15 to 20 minutes of work to finish, but the results are amazing. I'm very happy with what I was able to accomplish. So I did spend quite a lot of money the investment was large. It's not 10 or $15, but it's more like few $100 to get all the necessary material and the tools. However, I had to detail, clean two more daily runners. Then I have a few classic cars that I need to do the same thing. So the investment wise, I am happy and I will have a good ROI. I try to get these things done through a professional company. They wanted anywhere from $149 to $199 to just to polish and wax the car. So if I do 2 cars, I have positive ROI. So this is the area that's not yet buffed, but I will buff that one. I'm going to park the car in the garage till tomorrow, at least about 12 hours before I drive, so that way this will completely seal, and whatever the chemicals will be bonded to the paint, so it'll have a greater protection. This polish and the sealant is good for 6 months. If you want a 12-month one, you may want to get the jet seal. That's another product that they have. It's double the price, but I do not want to spend that kind of money at this point, because every season, every spring, I have to polish all my classic cars that I have. So I did not want to make that huge investment at this point. I thought I will give it a shot with this, and I'm very pleased with the results that I was able to accomplish. So it's a worthwhile investment. So if anybody is looking to buy a rotary machine such as this, go ahead and make that investment. It takes too long of a time to use just an applicator to do most of the work now. Since you already have if you have a rotary machine, it's make it a lot easier. So this is the side that I have not yet, those 2 panels, the 2 doors, I have not applied the wax. And this panel as well, and we'll just go ahead and do that. It took me 15 minutes to do this panel, this one, this door, this one, and this one as well. So it will take about 15-20 minutes, so I should be able to finish within the next half an hour. So it took me less than an hour to finish the car. Results are fantastic. Again, there are blemishes such as these on the hood and other places. So my goal was not to correct these things. This is not something that I can do, because this is all the way, it's got a rust spot. So my goal was not to correct those things. I just wanted to make sure that the car looks nice. Had it for 15 years, and this is the first time that I am doing any paint correction work. So I am very pleased with the results. So here's the last bit. So I already sprayed my pad with this Chemical Guys polishing pad cleaner, and I also sprayed my cloth also with the same liquid, same cleaner, just like that. Then I'm going to just wash them, dry them, and it's good to, for the next time. I did the same thing for the orange pad, so let me show that to you. So this is the orange pad that I used before. It was completely silver color or gray, with just a little bit of this cleaning stuff, and very little. As you can see, I have used only very little. Came out very well. So I'm hoping, I know that this will do the same thing for this pad as well. Overall, I'm very satisfied. When I finish 2 more cars, the daily, just the regular cars, I think I will have ROI. Then when I get to clean polish all the classic cars, I think I'm on positive territory. I would not be using the 36 V36 to do the classic cars, because it's just new paint. It is newly done, so I'll be using 38 just to give a light compound and then wax. and seal it for 6 months, because every season we will be cleaning the cars. Again, thank you for watching the videos. I'm very pleased with the results.